Today we're going to demonstrate how you would log into Academy Connect to check your classes and grades. So what I've done is already entered my user ID and password, so I'm simply going to click log in. I want to point out that today I'm logging into tesths.academyconnect.com, but you'll be logging into your school's URL, so you should check with them to make sure you go to the right place. So the first thing we notice after we log in is that we have a news item here. This is a reminder that report cards go home on Friday. So we're going to check our classes by going to the classes menu and selecting classes. And our classes pop up. We have 6 or 7 periods. So you can see that period 1 is statistics, period 2 is English 9, 3 is Math 81, etc. Along with the description of the classes, we have the days and the time. We also have the teacher, which is also a link that allows you to send that teacher a message. We also see the units that you'll earn for the class, as well as the current grade. Also on this page is a link called History, which shows all the classes you've taken at the school. In this case, we see the prior term of spring 2012. We're going to go back by clicking the back link. We also have a link for map. And what this shows is the location of the classroom on a map. So you see the classes show up in the legend down below here. And you can see that period 1, for instance, AP Statistics, is in the dance room, which is right here. So we go back by using the back button. We can also check our grades. We see a list of all of our classes along with the grade and the units for that class. In the lower left hand corner, we see the units earned as well as the cumulative and weighted GPAs. In this particular case, we're not using the weighted GPA, so we'll go back once again using the back button. As well as classes and grades, we can see graduation requirements. So here we have the graduation requirements. The window is divided in half. On the left side are the required classes, and on the right side are classes that you've completed towards those requirements. So for instance, History and Social Science requires 30 units, and this student has completed 0 units towards that. If we move down to Mathematics, you see that 40 units are required, and this particular student has completed 9 units. We also have assignments. We can look at assignments for any given class. So we start by selecting a class, and we'll select Algebra 1. And we can see 4 assignments there. We've got a practice quiz, we've got a quiz, another quiz, and a homework assignment. And we can see the points given to those assignments, as well as points that have already been earned for those assignments. So those assignments were completed. If we click on the Documents link, we can download documents related to that assignment. So in this case, here's the practice quiz, and if we click on this link, then we can actually retrieve a copy of that practice quiz. Down below we see the total assignment points as well as the points earned and the grade percentage for the class. As well as classes, assignments, and grades, we can view attendance. What we have here is the calendar view, and we can see that a couple of these calendar dates are highlighted in different colors. We have a legend down below that explains the colors. So in this case, we have dates that are highlighted in green that stand for absent and excused. And if we hover over those dates, we get a pop-up with additional information. In this case we have a family emergency, and we can see that for Algebra 1, AP Statistics, and English Composition the student was absent, unexcused. We have some days in May where we had some attendance issues. We had a doctor's appointment on May the 1st. On May the 6th we were late and excused. And we have another late and excused on May the 28th. We also have a summary view that summarizes the number of absences, the number of tardies, and the number of unexcused. So in this case, for period 1, AP Statistics, we've had 2 tardies and 1 unexcused. For English Composition, we've had 1 absence, 1 tardy, and 1 unexcused. So that's the summary view. And there's also a text view that shows the same information in a slightly different format. We can go back by using the back button. And we'll go back again. And that takes care of attendance. We also have a chat feature. If your school enables this feature, you can chat with other students or teachers. So if you're online, you happen to notice that other students are online and you have a question, you can chat with them and possibly get your question answered. There are a couple of settings that you can set. You can select whether to have alerts sent to you and the interval for those alerts, either daily or weekly. Alerts would include things like tardies and absences and grade reports. There's a class registration tab, which I won't be covering in this demo, but I just want to say that it has to be enabled by your school, and if it's enabled, then you'll have a certain day on which to register for classes. Last but not least, there's context-sensitive help on every page, which you can get to by clicking the question mark button in the upper right-hand corner. And that concludes our demo.